Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it's January 28th. That's a Thursday. It's 68 degrees here in Fort Worth. This is for YouTube and just going to be sort of a little roundup of what's going on around here, what I've been doing, what I've been thinking, what I'm planning. I've been thinking about doing podcast. I'd still do some YouTube videos, but uh, doing audio podcast. And I've already signed up with SoundCloud, although I have a couple other accounts for doing podcasts, but thought I might do some podcast. Just think you could be driving to work or driving home and you could be listening. And you wouldn't have to look at this old face. You could just listen. I started scanning a few old pictures again. Of course, I scanned these before. I don't even know but I rescanned these. And I've got a whole stack of family photographs here to scan. So, actually, my Epson MX80 printer wasn't doing scanning for me for a little bit, and it had in the past, but whoops, I went to Canon and downloaded Windows 10 drivers, and so I'm back being able to scan. I was thinking I've on my wish list for a long time. I wanted to buy a new printer, but I guess I'll stick with this printer. Now, the problem with the printer, well, one, it just eats ink. I I could show you, but let's not do. I've got a bag of ink cartridges for this thing. I don't print that much, and it just goes through ink like crazy. But that was one reason I was wanting to get a new printer. But the other reason was I have never been able to connect this to Wi-Fi. And the new printers that are out, and I've seen reviews of some of them, they're very easy. I mean, you just, like anything else, tell us you want to do Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi access sites pop up, and then you enter the password, and then you're connected. And that way, I could put the printer someplace else. And then too, if something happened that my son or somebody needed, even next door, my ex-wife or my son next door, they could access it from over there and print something to the printer here. So, but I guess I'm going to hold off on that. Now, if you think I'm being frugal and being smart, no. I ordered a new mouse. Oops. I ordered a new mouse. It'll be here Monday. The mouse I have is perfectly all right. This is probably the best, mouse around. Logitech G502, or so I'm told. I ordered it, and it's going to be here Monday. Now, notice the keyboard here. You will remember, I think, that a couple weeks ago I bought a new keyboard that was about $140 with taxes, and I used it for a little bit, and I'm back to using my old Microsoft whatever it is keyboard. I keep going back to this keyboard. The new keyboard, it had mechanical keys, and they felt great, but it did not have a way to adjust the volume on the keyboard, and I adjust the volume a lot. Well, it did. You had to push, I think, alternate or a function key. I think you pushed a function key and then one of the F keys for up or down. And I definitely always want a keyboard that has this, although don't know if you can see this over here or not. I also have this hooked up, which gives me volume up and down. The reason I'm using this is I almost never use a headset. But this headset, which is one that I reviewed, plugs in to here. If I tried to use a headset without having this, I would have to go into my settings when I wanted to, I guess I could set it up with a special function key here, but I'd have to go in and tell it to not send to the Sound Blaster speakers, but to send to the headset here. But with this plugged in here, and the way this is plugged in, I can just hit a switch here, and these headphones are live. And like I said, I never use them, but it gives me that ability. So I've got this coming. Now, if you think I've been, after seeing that I've ordered it, or I picked up a keyboard at Best Buy that a few weeks ago that I only used for a couple weeks or whatever. I guess I'm not, but I read about this, found this on Amazon, looked at all the YouTube videos that I could find, and I didn't find any usually I find tremendous numbers on anything I'm interested in. I didn't find a lot of really great reviews of they had great reviews, but I mean of well done YouTube. This would, but I'm trying to talk myself out of, but it never works. Trying to talk myself out of purchasing this. $250, $254. Comes with this box here that you can plug in your microphone that they supply you with. And you can plug in something else, a guitar or some other thing into, and you can control them. And the headset, you can hear your live audio, what's actually going out. This headset doesn't enhance audio. It lets you hear exactly what's going out. And it comes with a microphone stand and the whole bit. And I'm wanting us to get this, but I'm trying to talk myself out of it because, thanks to your help, your comments and about the headset that I'm using here, I'm getting excellent audio now for my YouTube videos, and I should be happy with that. But I want to play with new things. I want to try new things, and I want to try this. And I got to keep from spending the money for something like this, which I probably would use for a couple weeks. So, cross your fingers that I don't purchase that. By the way, my Facebook page, if you want to follow me on Facebook, and my Facebook is HNBBS, so it's facebook.com/HNBBS. I don't really like Facebook, but there are a few family members and friends that I can follow on Facebook, and so for that reason I just don't like it. I don't feel like I have control over it. I don't feel like I know what's going to appear or I know who it's going to appear to. And I hate Facebook, but I can follow family and friends, and I feel like there's a gun at my head. I have to use it. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's HNBBS, and don't expect to get me into chat. And I may not even see if you post something to me, I may not even see it there. I just, but I do check Facebook probably every day. But I don't like it. And Twitter, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's N0UWY. November 0, Uniform Whiskey Yankee. That's my ham call sign right here. N0UWY. And you can follow me on Twitter. And Twitter, I don't like Twitter. And I don't monitor Twitter. I don't monitor the Twitter feeds. But I send out, if I'm going to be making a live video, to firetalk.com or YouTube, or if I post something to my blog, all that stuff automatically goes to Twitter. I don't go and move them to Twitter, I don't go and follow anybody's feeds on Twitter. I don't follow any, if something's breaking news or something and somebody sets up a feed of, Oregon terrorists or whatever, I don't go follow any of those tweets. Don't follow any of those. And you've probably seen some of maybe my video comments, or also maybe on my blog or whatever, where I go fucking crazy. The fact that the news media actually, that NBC, CBS, Fox News, and all these news people and local news people, all follow or sitting there, have somebody checking out, the tweets or whatever. That's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. People just, when they started that, people should have just turned the television on. Let them know, I'm not watching your station anymore because you're giving me information that you pick up from Twitter. And fuck you. And then they wouldn't, I'm so tired of news media people, to have their, okay, you can, at the end, or during the thing, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on, I don't know what the fuck. Yes, when something horrendous happens, yes, have the news media then go to Facebook and see if you can find some more information on the mass murderer or right-wing extremist or whoever it is. Yeah, I'll do that. But don't sit there and fucking monitor Hillary Clinton's Twitter feed, and don't monitor Trump's, Twitter feed. And they monitor, movie stars, or waiting for somebody to say something inappropriate, when somebody goes home at night and gets fucking drunk, let them get on Twitter if they're stupid, let them get on Twitter and say what the fuck they want. Now, if they show up at your TV station and go in there and you put the microphone on them and then they, say something, well, that's different. But let them fucking go home and, you got fucking news people who are following that shit. Fuck, I tell you. So that's that's Twitter, isn't it? Okay. I've got some stuff ordered coming in here. I have I have got so much stuff that I need to review, and I got more stuff coming. Oh man, it, I got a bath mat coming. Got a indoor humidity thermometer coming. I'll actually be interested in what the humidity is. Got another motion detector coming. Got 3 motion detector lights that are coming. Got another one of these. Oh, I got 2 of these things I'm supposed to review that I haven't even reviewed yet. I got another one coming. One of these ones that plugs in the ground, outdoor solar. Got this. So far, I haven't liked any of these dimmer lights that are these lights here that have a little alligator type clip on here that you clip on to something. But I got one coming to review. Again. Got a lamp that I purchased that will be here. One reason I purchased this lamp is I've got a LED lights for growing plants, and I'm hoping it will fit. It's a big one, and I hope it will fit in this, and I hope this will not fall over, from the weight of the bulb or whatever. But so I ordered this. I'm actually had to pay for this, not being sent it to review. My wife and I, for 4 years, owned a tropical fish shop, and I haven't had any fish tanks for a long, long time. But I keep getting companies that want me to review aquarium stuff. I'm going to have to buy an aquarium, I guess. I went ahead and told these people to go ahead and send me this external filter. So I guess, and it takes about a 20, that's size for about a 20-gallon tank, 20 to 70-gallon tank. So I guess I'm going to end up buying a 20-gallon tank. I am going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Here's something else that I ordered. Lighting is really, for good video, you need a good camera. This is the Logitech C930E, and over here this one is a Logitech C920, both of them USB, and both of them very good cameras. But you also need really good lighting. We know, you need a good microphone, right? You need good audio. But you need good lighting. I finally brought back my umbrella lights. There's one. And here is the other one. Okay, you get the idea. There it is up there. The bulbs that I have in there, compact fluorescent. Well, here's like this. They are only, I think, 37 watts. And so I ordered 2 that are 105 watts, which is going to be the equivalent of, 800 watts from a normal bulb, each one of those, So I'm going to light this place up. So I'm hoping that the video will only improve. The more lights you have, the better. We'll test it out, won't we? Because I've been doing really okay with, because these cameras are so good, I've been doing okay with the lighting that I have. Been doing okay with, without using the umbrella lights. And with the umbrella lights, that's better. But I don't think I really need that much more lighting, but the more light, the better. All the better to see me with. You wouldn't want to miss something. I think that's probably it for today. It's kind of a long video. The average people usually watch my videos for when they do the averaging and figure it out in about 2.5 minutes. So I'm probably talking to myself. You're probably not still there, but if you are, thank you very much for watching.